Ciao everyone, I'm Mitja Borkert, the Design Director of Automobile Lamborghini. I'm today here in our design center that is now celebrating 20 years of design decisions taken here in Sant'Agata Bolognese, and I'm here with our latest statement, the Lamborghini Fenomeno. And the Lamborghini Fenomeno for us designers is really a manifesto, it's a statement of design, because as you know, Lamborghini is about a sculpture that you can recognize from far away, especially when you see the side profile. It's all about the Lamborghini silhouette, and then our cars always tend to look like a spaceship. So when you see a Lamborghini in rear view or in front view, there's always the strong inclination of the side windows. And these are the most important design DNA elements and principles of the design. But now I will talk you through the details and all the shapes of our latest manifesto, the Lamborghini Fenomeno. So let's start with the front. For me, a Lamborghini is always starting with the shark nose. So we have here the center point, so there's a lot of acceleration of the front sculpture of the car. And also here is already starting to the implementation of design and performance. So for example, we were working here to reduce the lift, and we have done this here with this S-duct air intake. So we have this nice airflow through the front of the car. Lamborghini is always about a signature in the DRL. So for the Fenomeno, we came up with this idea of the Y shape, but in this case here it's looking more like the horns of our fighting bull, but then also here we have a three-dimensional shape. So but you can see all the front is designed for a big impression. So the front is really emphasizing the width of the car. And then also here we put it painted in yellow, we put it the air curtain on the outside of the car. So all in all, it is creating this impressive look of the Fenomeno. So then we have a beautiful flow of the car. So with a very low front fender, this time we have decided here for design language, looks more like an athlete. So we are using roundish shapes. We have the wheel, 21 inch in the front. I call this the speedy hexagon. So they are hexagon shapes, but really like in motion. Then we are also integrating the performance parts here with the blades. So for example, here's this air outlet for the hot air created by the front brakes. Then we have this typical hexagon DLO of the car. And then you can see here perfectly the silhouette of the Fenomeno. For me, it was important also to implement here an air duct on the top of the car. And then Lamborghini started already with the Countach. It's always about a NACA air intake. So we have, in this case here on the Fenomeno, decided to make this Y shape in the body side. So we have the technical part in the lower part and the black part in carbon fiber, but then here's this very nice flow of the body side. And this is then, the Y is then creating this more speedy interpretation of a NACA air intake in the body side. And then this area here I like a lot. We have these large shoulders. Also again, like we created in the front, we have athletic shapes. So you can see here nice muscular shapes like a sporty person that is coming out of the gym. And also here we have integrated surrounding in the perfect way the 22-inch wheels. Also again with the speedy hexagon, the monologue fixing, also here the wheel arches in the typical tradition of Lamborghini. Then for sure the filet part, the best part to look at the Lamborghini is always the rear view. So coming from the large shoulders, we have decided also to make to create a long tail rear end. So it is slightly longer than what we usually do. We have chopped it off in a very clear way, a little bit reminding racing cars of the past. Then, as we have in the front, there's also a Y shape in the rear. So we have the vertical Y shape that is giving a big statement when you see the Fenomeno in rear view. We have then also, of course, integrated the performance into the car. So we have the hexagon exhaust pipe. We have the integrated rear wing that is moving out if it needs so. And then we have this large diffuser that is also emphasizing the width of the car, looking very dramatic, especially here also because it's created in visible carbon fiber. There are two little hints on motorcycles. So there is an inspiration for sure in the engine area. So we want to show the V12, we want to show the powertrain. So like in a motorcycle, we have created a structure where you can see the engine. And then when I see the Fenomeno in rear view, there's always, we always like to expose the rear tires. So they're really emphasizing again here the width of the car. So again, It looks very dramatic, but we have used also here lines that are very clean and very clear, and I would say this is a quite dramatic rear end that we have designed for the Lamborghini Fenomeno. So that's the design explanation on that car. So again, for us, the Lamborghini Fenomeno is a design statement. It is continuing the incredible lines of all the legendary cars like the Veneno or the Countach or the Sian or the Centenario. And it's a car that is for sure sticking out and is also containing some elements for sure of the Reventon. So this car is continuing that bloodline, the DNA line of those fantastic cars. Thank you very much. I'm Mitja Borkert, the Design Director of Automobile Lamborghini. Grazie.